Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to a stunningly beautiful 44-degree Wednesday, the 13th of January. It's only fitting that there's not a cloud in the sky, because the craziest storm I think we've ever had around here, it blew me 3 steps backwards, and that's with me standing, leaning into the wind last night. It was crazy. Shortly after we got off with the goodbye last night, the power went out, and then the wind, just the craziest wind I think we've ever had up here. And I was out here just making, because you hear all this banging and crashing going on, coming out here to see, something's got to be knocked off. I don't see anything. And anyway, I was coming here to the door to go in the shop. Wow! And I was coming to the door with the keys, and it took me 3 steps back. And Kelly comes flying, because when it went off, we heard this banging and crashing, but there's nothing knocked over. I don't see anything wrong anywhere. But rain and wind. Yeah, the power came on just before 6 this morning. I had to build the vlog in the dark last night. I got for batteries, long-lasting batteries on iPads and stuff. So I built it, and then I got up this morning when everything was live again, and I uploaded it. So that's why yesterday's vlog was so late, because it was
crazy.
Yeah, it was built though. I sat there in the total darkness while Mama and Sasha up there laying next to her.
Yeah.
Them two went out over there snoring and carrying on. I'm over there working in the pitch black dark.
You're crazy.
All right. Nothing cooler than catching a train right here at Carroll's Bluff. Hi there, BNSF. Be there at Carroll's Bluff. Columbia River. Mama. I do too. No ships out there today. Well, there, little woman.
Yes,
It's still amazing. We had this beautiful sunny drive to work after the chaos of last night. Actually, it was this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After midnight.
Yeah, that was crazy. Pretty nuts.
It was.
Mother Nature must have felt a little guilty for that one and goes, I apologize for that. I'll let you have this day here.
I know. Here, here's a little sunshine. Make it better.
Yeah. All right. You have yourself a wonderful day there, little woman.
You too, sweetheart.
All right.
Bye.
Love you. See you. Bye. There's the wiring harness one. Must be in for some kind of service, something. Who knows? I haven't seen an RO or anything on it yet. This is that K1600. It was in for 2 things. Says it was surging at idle, and his left fog light, running light, whatever you want to call it, was not functioning. The fog light could have been my doing, because I'm pretty sure I did the transmission recall on this. This is a 2018. Anyway, it just wasn't clicked in. Do a quick test on the computer, and everything is showing good. It's just not reacting at the light. And so the obvious thing, look down there, and sure as the world, she wasn't plugged in. I was afraid it was going to be in the fairing, because there's 2 plugs. I've had a couple of these, and oddly enough, both of them were the left-hand side as this one, where zip tie was tied around, just like the GSA demo I have at the house. You guys remember the day I took that thing home? It was a panic, because I had a warning light, a code triggering, and of course it was plugged in at the light, but the coupler up in the fairing had a zip tie around it, and it was squeezing the release button on the coupler, and it just got popped out. So it had 2 codes. One, the typical gas cap code. Man, I don't know how many times I've mentioned this. If you have a keyless ride on a BMW, do not whack your gas cap down. Lift the release latch and squeeze it down with your hand and let go of the latch. And you can tell immediately when people have been banging them down, because the striker is just all like beat up. There's two little striker points, and you can tell they're just bam, banging the cap down. Well, it ends up destroying it after a while. But so we had that code for the switch, and that's caused by them striking them. Every time you whack it down, it throws another code. Now it doesn't give the code to the customer, but it stores it in the bike. So always when they're new, always I see them codes on there every single time, until they figure it out. Or if they're smart enough to read their owner's manual, it tells you how to shut it. Look at this, had some wind damage down here too. Trees all in the road. Riding a 719, I think that was an RT, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was a R1200 or R1250 RT. Same color as this, that really cool blue. Wow, is it nice out here. 53.6 degrees. That is really nice. Shift Assist Pro is so smooth on them. It has a cool sound to it too, especially when you're on it, you know. It sounds like you're on the racetrack. Wow. Now, this was one of those test rides, just like want to just keep on keeping on. So nice out. Days are getting longer. I think sunset is like 8 minutes to 5 or something like that. The other day it was 4:46, so that's been a couple 3 days ago. Whoa! Really? I hope there's no kids on that thing. No, it's empty. That's kind of sketchy. So, I'll try to show you that stand downstairs. It's a Pitbull race stand, and it's the Super Sport version. So that one I have downstairs, which was actually gifted to me, which is cool. And Kelly goes, "Why don't you just take that thing home?" I said, "Because I use it like non-stop at work." And the bad thing about something like that that's not locked up in your box is if it's out in the open, they assume it's a shop thing. I don't know how many times I've come down and my stand's missing. You gotta carve my name in it really big, but that don't stop them either. If it's there, they'll take it. But anyway, didn't have another one in stock, so Kelly ordered one for me, and I'll just return that other one. We were leaving this morning. Kelly goes, "Aren't you going to bring that stand back?" I said, "Well, not right now." Whoa, there's my intervention light. Something was really slippery going across there. Holy moly. Man, that traction control works so fast. It's so cool. What are we doing to the State Patrol bike?
Oh, behind your way?
No.
What?
I was asking, what are we doing to it?
Oh, you're putting the mirror on.
Oh. Alright. We'll talk at y'all later on. So this is the exact same Pitbull stand I just had Kelly order. It's called the Super Sport. Yeah, SS rear stand. So we didn't have one in stock, but what I was talking about, you got the spool on one side, and these things are very secure. They lock down, and they got a quick release, so you can loosen these things and slide them. Well, you can see they're on a rail, so you just loosen it up enough that you can pull the thing off and flip it, and these are captured in here, and when you can slide the thing far enough in, you can just spin it, and then when the nut gets loose enough, just spin it by hand, flip the thing around. A little inconvenient swapping them around, but then when you have this facing up on the inside, this rides against the edge of the swing arm, and this grabs the underside of the swing arm, and you just set it so it fits your bike, lock her down, and you're good to go. But yeah, so you got both, best of both worlds on this thing. And it's not super tall, as you can see. That is like he's even got a set of spools on his. Usually on these, they actually list them a lot of time as swing arm sliders. And I've actually seen them save those great big banana looking swing arms. Them things are about the price of a Royal Enfield motorcycle, them swing arms. So yeah, it's good. And they do hit when they crash. So it works as spools for your stand, and also as like little frame sliders. A mirror. You guys remember, I don't know, almost 2 years ago, I think by now, did a crash repair on this thing, and it scratched this, and there's just one little scratch in there. Plus the thing had popped off. I didn't realize you could pop it back on again. But anyway, it was part of that collision repair a couple of years ago, and the thing came in. Of course, it didn't come in while I had the thing apart doing the wiring harness. It shows up, I think the day he picked it up is the day it showed up. Man, there's so much. That thing's buried. The screws that hold this thing down are down underneath here. So all of this has to come off. The speaker grill, the radio, the speaker itself, and getting all this off because of that police light. Oh man, not cool. I mean, literally not cool at all. But job's a job. You got to do it. That wasn't too terribly bad. Just had to pull, like I was saying earlier, all the speaker stuff out, the side cover, and that garnish. Run it. Well, that's it right there. And the police light is just kind of hanging here, and that's the two bolts that hold down the mirror, which also holds the police light. So you just take the new one and just slide it right back in that hole and line it up with that and bolt everything back down again. All that crying for nothing. Speaking of the pit bull stand, there's like 3 of those things up there. They're all over in the shop. So this is like the #1 used one. And I mean, that's for years. Years we've been using, or maybe it might not always been called pit bull, but the same setup, but I'm not sure why that's on there. I apologize to my brothers and sisters across the Great Pond. I don't remember Bibble or something I thought they were calling them, but bobbin. My mom's Irish. She called them bobbins. But I guess she would say a spool, a thread, or something like that she would say too, but she said bobbin probably more than anything else. So yeah, bobbins or spools. Oh, it's the new Shift Assist Pro sensor. This is the one I was telling you. She don't work. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but how that works, people go, well, how does that know? Well, it senses movement. Let's see if I can hold this still. See? That's moving separate of that. It's solid this side, but it senses an up movement and a downshift in this configuration, and vice versa. When you're upshifting, pulls down when you're upshifting. Now it doesn't have to move that much. It just senses that movement. I think the additional play is just like a buffer or something. So I gotta remove this one and install a new one. Well there, little woman.
Just a little woman.
Did you survive yourself? Oh, it's hump day. Didn't even think about it being hump day today. Didn't even mention that. Wasn't even thinking about it. I'm just happy I survived yesterday's storm. Everybody's got crazy stories about what happened at their place, and
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it's pretty wild. Let's head north to Alaska.
All right, sounds good, Hubba.
All right, we'll stop a little shy of Alaska, but we're gonna go that direction.
Yeah.
All right.
North.
Yeah. Well, hello there, YouTube. Man, after that craziness, that was a beautiful, dry drive home. That was very nice.
Nice.
People weren't going crazy. You could see the whole time.
Yeah. That's always a good thing.
Yeah.
Seeing is a good
That's a
thing.
bonus to be able to see where you're going. Not just this wide out and taillights, you know. It still looks like a war zone coming up the road here. That's pretty funny. But we got, I'm just thinking about a car full of groceries and the fact that we got to walk across the lake.
We need to go in the house, get our boots, then come back out
Yeah.
so we can walk across the water.
I think we just drive the truck out there, but that thing just,
it
would
stuck.
leave ruts in there and it could get stuck.
Plus, you'd have to get over Ryan's stuff that he leaves. Oh,
Yeah.
no, it's on
You can
that
s-
side.
yeah, you can
Oh,
squeeze
okay.
between
yeah.
it. Drive it up to the front door, but then let's just not go there.
Yeah, let's not.
Let's just go in, get our boots, come out and get the
come out
groceries.
and just get her done.
All right, on that, we're gonna take care of some personal business.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up, and you guys have a wonderful Thursday or Friday.
Heck yeah. Did your boots and pants show up?
No, not yet. No, boots, yes. Pants, no.
Oh yeah, that's right. We know about the boots and pants.
Yeah. Not yet. All right. Probably Friday.
Yeah, I hope they show
Hopefully
up so
Friday or
you
Monday.
can have
It's
something
coming
to.
from the East Coast, so.
Well, I hope they show up. That way you got something. You can try them out this weekend.
Yeah, gotta try
Very
out
nice.
that good stuff.
Yeah, get new fancy stuff. You gotta go try it out.
I know.
What are those Alpine Stars called?
Well, don't ask me. It's made by Alpenstar, but it's called the Alps, I think.
I know, but the brand, it says Alpine Star all over it, but it's that model, because somebody was asking.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think the model is Alps. Like the jacket is, like I said, made by Alpenstar, but the model of it is called Alps something or other.
Oh, all right.
It's the Stella version. Well, Stella is all the women's version of Alpenstar.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'll have to look it up exactly.
Let's get the groceries in there, Mama.
Oh, right.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you in the morning.
Thanks for watching.
Yes.
Bye-bye.